action! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is a collective haul. These are just things I've purchased within the last 4 to 5 weeks since I got back. We got back from Miami at the beginning of January, so yeah, it's been about 6 weeks. Just I guess there's people outside. Just pretty much drugstore pickups, and there's a few Sephora items, but just random stuff. This might be a little long, so if it's a morning, grab a coffee, and if it's afternoon, grab a glass of wine, because we might be here a while. I have some chocolate milk, which is my favorite. Are you ready? Let's get started. Try to make this as quickly. See? It's kind of heavy. So, let's get started. I'm just going to start with these. I picked these up about 2 weeks ago. It is the Dove Advanced Hair Series, the Oxygen Moisture. I originally picked these up because I grabbed the Souffle, which I didn't put in the bag. It's just a deep conditioner, and I really liked it, so I went back and somebody commented that I should try the shampoo and conditioner, so I picked them up. As you can tell, I think I've used it a few times. It smells super good, and it's cool because it's like it does smell so good. It's like a gel. It's weird. I don't know. I really like it. It says for fine, flat hair. My hair has gotten so long that it's just kind of heavy, and it's very hard to get a lot of volume out of it. So I picked those up. See. Okay, we're gonna go with the Rimmel Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Foundation, Skin Brightening, Illuminator, Vitamin C, and I got it in True Ivory, which is 103, and I think it's too dark for me. That's how pale I am. I should have gone down. So I might pick up a lighter shade and either mix them or just use the lighter shade depending on how light it is. But I used it like once or twice and it was very dark for me. So I didn't want to continue looking like from the neck up one color and from the neck down a different color. And then, let me see. I'll grab this. There's another one. So this is the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette in Dulce Leche, but I grabbed both of them. I never was able to grab these when they first came out, and I know that it says new formula, so I picked them up. It is very nice to contour. My under eyes are very, very, very dry, so a lot of things just make it crease. I'm working on it, but I try to use something as light as possible. I've been using like the e.l.f. Powder, just because it's, and by e.l.f. powder I mean the high definition loose powder, and I like it. I use it to bake as well, so that's what I use under my eye, but I've heard great things from this as well. I just use mostly the contour, to be honest. And I grabbed the other one, I just don't know where it is. Chocolate milk is good for the soul. Let's see. Oh, speaking of Wet n Wilds, some of these items I have used before and they are in my previous videos, but I just never hauled them because this is the first haul I do in 2016. Anyway, this is the Wet n Wild ColorIcon blushes, and it's a new formula. It's in the color Pearlescent Pink, which is 325B, and Rose Champagne, which is 326B. And they're just, I don't remember which one I swatched on my hand, and I was like, this doesn't look too, like it has too much pigmentation. Then I put it on my face, and I was like, oh yes, it does have a lot of pigmentation. So just be careful with that. Always be cautious with blushes, because they look like they might not have a lot, and then you put them on your face, and your face is covered in like a pink color, and then it ruins your foundation, and you have to start all over, which sucks terribly. So just always go with a light hand. I grabbed these actually when we were in Miami. As I was heading out, like the day before we left, we went into a Walgreens for some cold medicine because I was fighting a cold when I got back. and on our way there was like a few items, and I picked the contour palette up, the Wet n Wild, and I picked this up, which I haven't tried this yet. And I've used the blushes a few times in the contour palette, and I like them, so I'm glad I was able to pick them up. This is the All Day Wear Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray pretty much, and I just opened it by accident. Let's see. See how it sprays. I'm always scared. So scared. Hello? I mean, it sprays nice because it's not like, this is terrible, but you'll see. It sprays like completely open. I hate when you spray something and it's like a squirt straight in one direction. This sprayed nicely. Not too bad. It smells a little like alcohol and hairspray, which doesn't really bother me, and it goes away. So it also says cruelty free, which is nice. I guess we can move on to NYX, because I have a few NYX products. They opened up a NYX store right by me. It's on Queen Street, which is a few minutes from us. And Queen Street is pretty much like a strip mall that's outside, and has a bunch of stores. Like there's H&M, there's NYX, there's like everything you can think of, in restaurants. So it's really cool. It's right by us, and I hadn't gone into the actual NYX store because I knew that I was gonna want everything, and I only grabbed a few things. I made sure to limit myself, but I'm excited with what I grabbed. So I grabbed this Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. It's not new, it's just new to me, in the color Sunbeam. And I wore this, was it last week was Valentine's? I'm so confused. And I loved it. I layered it. This is just like a liquid, then I put a cream, and then a powder, I think. But it was really pretty. This is like the rose gold color. I grabbed, this is probably my first NYX palette, to be honest with you. And it is the NYX Avant Pop 10 color shadow palette, and this collection, the Avant Pop, has like 3 different palettes. I went with the Nouveau Chic. I think it is absolutely adorable. It's a little bit more of their, I guess you can say, like not as in your face shades, because there's one that's all bright. It's beautiful, which I should probably get because I like to do a pop of color. But I decided to go with this one because I actually wore this one for our anniversary. I wore this for Valentine's Day. I wore the champagne color, and I wore this color. I don't know, they don't have names, do they? No, they don't have names. Okay, so I wore the champagne, this red color, a little bit of the brown, and this. I used those 4 colors, and I think I used this one too. And I loved my look. So I highly recommend it. The pigmentation is awesome. It does have some that have a little bit more like of, not a glitter, but they're like shinier. They have more sheen to them. And some of them which are matte, which I love, because I like a combination of matte and shimmery shadows when I'm doing my makeup. So I love that. I know there's more NYX stuff. Oh, I grabbed this lip liner by NYX, and it's called a Nude Pink. And I initially grabbed this lip liner, which is still closed. I grabbed it with a look that I wanted to do for Valentine's Day, and then I changed my mind on the lip color, but I had already bought this. It goes beautifully with, the reason I bought this pink was because I picked up the NYX Liquid Suede in Tea and Cookies. And I have to say that I actually picked up these liquid suedes. I picked up 2 other ones before I had used this one. I bought them the drugstore. There's a drugstore right under where I work, which is a problem because I go down there on a weekly basis, which is why I have like pictures on my Instagram weekly of drugstore pickups. So I had already picked up this, which is the Stone Fox, and I had picked up the Lilac Purple, which is in one of my handbags, and I really liked them. They're not as, let's see, my LA Girl liquid lipsticks don't transfer at all. They don't transfer. I don't have any problem with them, which is what I'm wearing now. I mean, there's nothing. The NYX liquid suedes, I feel like do have more transfer, so you do have to be more cautious with them. At least in the gray, you can see it in my coffee cup, not my coffee mug, but I put chocolate milk. My chocolate milk mug at work, and it does transfer a little bit more, as well as the purple. I haven't worn the cookies and tea and cookies yet, so I don't know. But I know that my LA girls never fail me, so I don't know, it's kind of hard to beat, and they're so inexpensive as well. These were actually more expensive. But I'm willing to give them a try, I'm more aware of it, as opposed to when I have something else on that I'm just like, oh, whatever, it's fine. I know there's no transfer. Alright, I need some milk. I actually just bought this. It's by the brand Ban.do, Ban.do. I came across their stuff on Nordstrom, which there's no Nordstrom here yet, but they do ship here. And then I fell in love with this water cup that I wanted with a straw, and it has like a lid. I think it's data work. So I fell in love with that cup at the Nordstrom website, and then I went into our bookstore, which is called Indigo, and I recognized the brand, and then I found the cup, and then I found the mug, and then I bought a bunch of other stuff that I just thought was so cute. The brand is adorable. So this is one of my new mugs. I bought like 3 mugs recently. Just wanted to share that. And then now we're gonna do, I guess we could do this brand. I'm trying to break it down by brands, I guess. This is by The Body Shop, and I picked up the Calming Toner for Sensitive Skin, Comforting Conditioning Toning Liquid proven to purify and soothe the skin. It doesn't really smell like much. And I've used about a quarter of it. I haven't had any reactions. I tried using witch hazel at one time, which was recommended by my mister's sister, and it made me like break out in a matter of 2 days. I was full of bumps. That was the only thing I had changed in my makeup routine, and it was terrible. So I was so scared to try this, but it's worked for me. I wash my face and I tone it, and then I moisturize, or depending if it's morning or afternoon, it's a little different, but I always wash and tone. And I like it. It doesn't take a lot. I just put it on the flat cotton pads, and yeah, it works really well. Now let's talk about one of the things I didn't really care for. This is the Drops of Youth Eye Concentration Firming Concentrate for Smoother Looking Eye Contour. I was looking for something that was gonna plump my under eyes, simply because I feel like they're so dry. I don't know if it's a combination of the cold weather and just dry under eyes. I'm not sure, but I picked this up, and this has like a little roller ball, and it's supposed to be like soothing, and you're supposed to do like a figure 8 or an infinity sign, just go back and forth, and it has like a cooling sensation, which can almost be like it almost bothers you. I don't know. I tried using this for like a month, and then I was like, I can't do it anymore. So I went back to the products in here. The Origins Refreshing Eye Cream, which I will get to. So I didn't really like this. I don't recommend that. Sorry. And then I've also picked up their Vitamin E Intense Moisture Cream, and I use this. It says use day and night for 24-hour moisture. I usually use this just at night. It's like a thick vitamin E. It smells good. It doesn't really have much of a scent. It is thick, so I wash, I tone my face, I put on my night cream, and then I put this on, and then I moisturize. Put a lot of layers on, but I'm really working on my skin, and I'm trying to find what works. And I think I will buy this again. It's not too expensive either. I think it was like $18, and it's 1.7 ounces, and you don't need a lot of it, so that I recommend. And I also picked up from the Body Shop a vitamin C microdermabrasion, weekly home spa exfoliation with vitamin C rich Amazonian Camu Camu and community fair trade shea butter. This is for dull skin. I've used this like twice a week, sometimes more. It has like tiny little sand in it. I really like it. When I exfoliate, I want to like exfoliate and like really feel that I'm getting the dead skin off my face, especially with this cold weather. This is like small grains, but I like it. I've used it. There's like this much. It's like up to here. And it only takes a little bit, so I guess I've used it quite a few times. It's 2.5 fluid ounces, and it's been good to me, so I would definitely repurchase that. And then, okay, we're gonna go into Sephora. So like I said, I went back to the Origins Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. I don't really have a lot of depuff. I don't have like puffiness, but I do. I'm working on my under eye and just trying to make sure that they're moisturized. And the creams that you use on your face, you shouldn't use on your under eye, only because your under eye is very sensitive. So you want to use cream that's specially made for that. So I picked this one up. I use this moisturizer as well, and I love it. So I had bought a kit in November of the Origins kit from the Sephora VIP sale, and I had the eye cream and I liked it, so I just actually over the weekend Origins had like a 20% off and I picked it up. I still had some of the original one, the little, it only takes a little bit, but figured I liked it, I might as well just grab it. Sticking to Sephora, I picked up the, which I've already used this in a few videos, but that's okay. The Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. It's such beautiful packaging. Look at this. I mean, really? And I've used it a few times and I do like it. It doesn't smell like anything. Let's see, let's just spray some for... Am I dewy? So, I picked this up. This was more of a splurge item, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't use it on a daily basis. I just use it for more special occasions. I usually use my Max Fix Plus if I want to use it daily, and I just kind of drench myself in that. The Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. It was just a matter of time before I picked this up. Everybody's raved about it. I've already used it. I rave about it now because it's so amazing. It's so creamy. The coverage, it just blends. I mean, Naked, Urban Decay did amazing. I mean, they like, I don't even have anything to say, but it was just amazing. So I got mine in the color Light Neutral. They do have like for yellow, or pink undertones depending, and I just got Light Neutral. I also picked up the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. This is what I ended up wearing on Valentine's Day over this color, simply because my dress was a blush color and I wanted a little bit more of a pop, so I went with this dark color. It's called Aria, and it's beautiful. It stayed on all night. I mean, it photographs amazing. This is my first Stila liquid lipstick, and now I know why they rave about it. I have a friend at work who loves it, and I'm gonna blame her. Thanks, Erin. I also picked up, guys, this has been the last 6 weeks. It's not like I picked all of this up at once, I promise. The Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment Mask. I just got the travel size. I don't know much about how my face will react to it, but I know that it is like the best, the best hydrating mug, or one of the best hydrating mugs, mask out there. So I'm excited to, I'll probably try this out tonight so I can start the week with a fresh and moisturized face. And the last item I got from Sephora is the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Foundation in the color Fair. If you see there's a trend, I'm in fair and everything because I'm so light right now. I wanted to love this, and I'm most likely going to exchange it today because it just like sits on my skin. And I know it's supposed to be like luminous and glowy, and I just look dull, and I'm so sad. I wanted to love it so bad. I was so excited. I read some, reviews, and I was like, okay, I found my color. It matched me beautifully, but it doesn't do anything for my skin. So I'm gonna see if I can find something else that's gonna still give me that glowy feeling. And then the last two items are actually not from Sephora. They are, oops, they're the Kylie lip kits. Oh, I promise it's not spiked. This is the Kylie lip kits in the color Posy K and Dulce K. I was on that website just refreshing until I got the page to load when it was live, and I was able to actually purchase them rather smoothly. They had, I guess, quite a bit, because I know a few people that didn't have issues, which is really nice to be able to just buy something and not have, like, be disappointed. It smells like butterscotch. That's what it smells like. Yes, it's like a butterscotch. It smells really good. So I got these two. I'm actually kicking myself in the bottom that I didn't get the red, because now I'm like, man, I think I would have really enjoyed the red one as well. So whenever she releases them again, I will probably pick up the red. And there's talk that there might be like an orangey color, which I think is so perfect now for spring and summer. I love oranges, so I'll probably grab those two. That's Dolce, and then let me grab Posy. Yeah, it's like a butterscotch candy. I have a confession. Posy and tea and cookies they're not the same. Posy's a lot darker, but they're like in the same family. It's okay. I haven't worn these, which I should have, but I have nothing like Dolce. I don't do a lot of browns. I don't know why. I think they're beautiful, but usually I go more for the mauve colors. But I decided to just get Dolce, and now I can try something a little different. Just trying to get them to dry. But that's it, guys. We made it through the haul, and if you're watching this, thank you for making it with me, because I know that it was a very, very long haul. But we did it. Our first haul of 2016. I'm glad. It was a good one. It's a lot of fun stuff to try out. I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next one.